Ponovno čudovito jutro. No daj bumbarja nehite, no. Mir. Tukaj imamo pa enega reveža od lisice, komaj hod. Lisica mu je nogo požrla. Sem ga rešil sredi noči. The fox damaged this poor guy, as you can see. He can barely walk. You can see the blood stain. Maybe he will survive. Kaj je bučota? The elections are over. People chose between the 10% corruption guy and between it's better not to talk, you know, when you have 15 different kinds of shit, you know. What I wanted to say, the huge windstorm came yesterday. The biggest tower has fallen, but the upper ones, as you can see, are still standing. Danes imamo planico. Kaj bi mi brez planice? Kaj bi mi brez cerkva in naših levo-desnih nesmrtnih veljakov? Pretepajo kmete na svoji zemlji. To je neverjeten. You know, in Slovenia we have the law. If the bear comes, you know, and destroys your trees, if the deer comes and eats your trees, if the fox comes and eats your ducks, if the hawk comes and eats your chickens, who is responsible? You are responsible, you know, because your fence wasn't big enough, your electrician system was not good enough, your dogs were not careful enough. You know, it's always your fault. You invest, you pay and work for free, and yet it's your fault. And what's even worse, you cannot kill an animal by the law, you know? I cannot shoot the fox, I cannot shoot the bear, I cannot shoot the deer. That's why all you see here is just complete junk. You see junk here, junk there, junk there, junk here, junk everywhere, because I want to to discourage the fox, because she doesn't like man-made objects everywhere. But what I'm trying to say is, where's the sense? Where's the sense of creating if you have no stimulation and all you get is deficit? Deficit from politics, from your time, from your energy, from your money, you know. And where is that clearer than in the bear country, you know? And what's even worse, although you invest tens of thousands into the dogs, you know, you cannot release them. So the bear knows, the fox knows where the dogs are, you know. And what's even worse, the dogs shouldn't be chained, you know, so they shouldn't be released, they shouldn't be chained. And when they escape through the fence or over the fence, you see this fence is 175 centimeters. It's always your fault. I mean, I don't know, am I stupid, or is this really like a slave system, you know? I mean, when you look around the world, yeah, life is worthless. This beautiful planet life is worthless. And just imagine, in Venera, Mars, deserts. I guess here should be the desert too. Maybe then we would respect it a bit more, when we couldn't live anywhere, almost anywhere around the world. as we can now. But what's even more amazing is that they made a city, you know, futuristic city, which they wanted to build on the other planet, you know, somewhere, sometime in the future. And they realized that the forest creates too much carbon dioxide to sustain the oxygen level we need. So what really saved this planet was water. Water algae produce the majority of the oxygen we need to be alive. And yet we do everything we can to destroy it, you know. So it is, yeah. Ne raziskuj človeške globine v zahodnem svetu, kajti pristal boš v zelo, zelo nevarni plitvini. Okay, I hope that these trees will be bigger, but I'm not so sure. The forces are strong. Yeah, so it is. Slave on your own land. And politicians are kings. No matter what they do, they are never responsible for shit. And although every corruption is proven, nothing changes, you know. They have good salaries and no, so to say, responsibility whatsoever. What a stupid monkeys we are. You know, without this slavery system, you know, each man could be awarded for creating, you know, for preserving trees. Here the chestnut wasn't growing for last thousands and thousands of years, you know, and now it will regrow just because of me. But what I'm trying to say is that here just bad stuffs are rewarded. That's why so many tragedies happen, and yet nothing really changes. But everything is good as long as we have our... Look, this is blueberry. They're eating my blueberries. Get away. Look. My God, I'm so angry. Look. They destroyed 100 blueberries. These were all flowers, as you can see. Idiots. I have to put the fence everywhere. Okay. Enough of philosophing.